What's good, YouTube? So we about to go hit out a leg session today. Pretty keen because last session was a bit not my best, but okay. Barely pushed 140 for like 3 reps. I was struggling, and the week before I done 6 reps. So we'll see how we go today. Typical pre-workout mix: Mr. Hyde and Dr. Jekyll all at the same time. Because I'm crazy like that, judge me. But anyways, about to head out. So we're hitting a midnight session. We're going to go for some trance today, and let us play some Andrew Rayel right there. That is way too loud. Alright, so just before hitting legs, I think for me the biggest thing is stretching. Like, I cannot emphasize how important stretching is for any muscle group really at the end of the day, because you want to make sure you get the best performance, right? So I might show you 1 or 2 of my favorite stretches whilst I'm hitting it, and then yeah, we just go from there. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. That'll probably get slightly boring. So now, I don't know the exact science of this, so I'm not gonna try to tell you why I do it. I just know it works when I do it. And I'll probably try to research it for you next time that I put up a leg video to show you why I do this. But pretty much, I try to make sure that I stretch my hip flexors, I stretch my groin. That whole area needs to be nice and warm before I get into any heavy leg work. Just basically because I've noticed when I don't stretch it, I barely can get any weight up, and it just helps my performance and flexibility as well, especially when you're going to the lower positions of your squat as well. So yeah. So now we finished doing all the warm-up sets, and then we're just about to go pretty heavy. What's up, guys? It's happening. Saeed in the building. Gonna be really massive leg day today. Last time we got fucked up. So yeah, let's go heavy today. We're gonna try 140 again for a lot of reps. See how we go. Let's go, guys. Alright, so what's good, YouTube? Like I promised last week, I'm going to do this week's video over a voiceover. I'm going to address a couple of things as of the last videos, and also this workout as well. So, you know, maybe next time I'll actually do a proper tutorial of how I do my leg day. I just thought I'll show you what my leg day mostly looks like. It doesn't look exactly this way every week, but this is a pretty good insight into what it looks like most of the time. And also, before I go really deep into this, I want to thank Saeed for letting me film him. We just trained together because we sort of work on a similar wavelength, but he was just like, look, hey, if you want to record this, go ahead. So Sikhan for letting me do that. As you can see right now, we're just starting off with squats though. Pretty much this whole workout, what we did and what we normally do is we pyramid up the weight. So we start on a fairly, no, I wouldn't say too light, but a fairly light weight, and then we work ourselves into a very heavy weight, and then try to drop set on that last set. So we might do between 4 to 5 sets on most of our workouts. As you can see right now, I'm struggling with the 140s. I find this really mind-boggling because I swear 2 weeks ago I hit 6 reps on that 140, didn't even need a spot, and then now last week and this week I did 140 as well. Last week I did 3 reps, and then I failed after 3 reps. This time I did 5 reps, probably because psychologically I had Saeed behind me, and I was like, yeah, cool, I can keep going, but I was struggling under that weight. And I always finish off my squat sets with some front squats. Actually, before I started this sort of like a mini bulk thing that I'm doing right now, I used to start with front squats before even going into back squats, and I got up to about 120, 130 with my front squat, which is pretty strong. But now I want to focus on the form of getting my back squat up as well. The goal is to probably in the next month and a half or so
hit 160 to 180 for about 3 reps with proper form. So proper control on the way down and proper control on the way up. And then after the squats, we went into some leg extensions, as you would. Trust me, the pump was killing me. The pump was killing me. My legs felt they were gonna rip apart. And then we went into my favorite exercise after that, which is what you're seeing right now, the standing leg curl. They're just so amazing for getting that contraction in the hammies, especially if your hammies are sort of a weak point. Now, the reason why I say weak point, I don't mean they're weak as in physically they can't move weight. They're weak as in they don't look the aesthetically pleasing way that I want them to look, because I want to have a nice sweep in that hamstring. It just makes the whole physique complete, because I'm all about that old school physique. So, always trying to make sure that I'm banging out the hamstrings. We supersetted that with some isometric leg extension as well, just so that we can change the angle that we're hitting the quad, especially so that I can get that teardrop action happening, which you'll see at the end of the video. I'll do a little bit of a flexing thing, but it gives you an idea of what we're doing, right? And then went into a little bit of Hex Press after that, really closely planting my foot. I actually stole this off of Robbie Frame, planting my foot closely so I can also get a better contraction within the quad, and also going really deep for the hamstring action as well. Now, calves, man, don't even get me started. Look here, they look strong, they look okay, but trust me, they look 10 times smaller in person. It's just that black genetic thing, eh? I guess we were shot in terms of that. Genetically, we just didn't get enough calves, but oh well, you can't have everything, can you? What's good yet again? And yes, I realize I say what's good a few too many times, but oh well, deal with it. I'm not perfect. But anyways, I did promise I was going to explain to you guys why I was pretty much in hiatus over the last 2 months, and it's basically because after my comp, my mind was just not working properly, and I wasn't in the right place, and because I didn't achieve what I'd actually set out to achieve, which was winning the overall thing. I know, pretty ambitious of me to try to win the thing on the first time, but that pretty much, just set in a mindset of self-doubt in me, and I really wasn't enjoying what I was doing. So now I'm back to training because I love training. I kept training throughout the 2 months, don't get me wrong, but my workouts were pretty much shit half the time because I was just getting in the half-ass what I was doing. But now I'm back to doing what I love training, love the growth, love the pump, and then those videos and everything else just comes as a bonus because I want to share with you guys what I'm doing. Alright, so I promise to stay consistent. And I'm sorry I sound a bit nasally in the voiceover and even right now, and that's basically because for the first half of this week I didn't have a voice. So y'all better be thankful that I can even speak right now, so I can post this shit up for you guys. But anyways, make sure you drop us a like down below. Follow me in my social media if you don't already do that. It's probably why you read into this video, because you follow me either on Snapchat or Instagram or any one of them. So thank you for coming over and watching this video as well. And if you don't follow me, go ahead and do that right now. Alright, I'm gonna check in with you guys next week. Until then, deuces.
Hey, what's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah.